Hey YouTube, it's Underboss. I'm back at it again. This weapon goes by many names. I call it the Malice. They call it the Skull Splitter. Others call it the Toilet Brush. Either way, I'm gonna bring y'all good gameplay. So let's hop into it. We're gonna be playing some Hardpoint on Fringe Nightfall in Black Ops 3. This is the 19th melee weapon we gotten so far, and I'm gonna bring y'all good gameplay, like as I said. So let's get it. So the Mace. It's a staff, you know. It is in zombies as well. This weapon also is a weapon in Revelations. You can use it by doing a little side Easter egg step. They got that multiplayer too, and you can get this weapon in zombies by, I believe you have to get a certain amount of kills with a time attack. And when you get that a certain amount of kills within that time frame, then you unlock the Mace. The Mace is like your average melee weapon. It's nothing too special. My first impression using it, it was cool. Honestly, 1 out of 10, it's a 5. Nothing too special. It's pretty average. I mean, the combo knife is better than this piece of crap, to be honest with you guys. It doesn't have anything special about it. I mean, the look and the feel, the look is cool, you know. It's like a little staff from like medieval times, you know, like they just, like this weapon came straight from like Dark Souls or something, or some kind of medieval game. So it's just like a staff. It doesn't have any lunge, which sucks. I mean, it's a staff. It's a giant staff. It doesn't have any range. The hit detection is terrible, might I add. It feels a lot like the nunchucks, to be honest with you. The nunchucks was another melee weapon I used. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and check it out. Basically, it has terrible hit detection. Like even if you could be at point blank range with with an enemy, and the game will not register like you hitting that person. You can melee a person right in their face, you know what I'm saying, and it just wouldn't register, it won't kill them. It takes about 2 or 3 swings just to register. I mean, and it's sometimes where it might hit, it might connect, you know what I'm saying. I don't understand what it is about it, why it doesn't have good hit detection. Just Treyarch just really disappointed me with this, because I really hyped up this weapon to make it seem like it was something that it was not. And yeah, I regret that. Literally the combat knife, you can get any other melee weapon, it will perform better than this. I mean, I literally choked so many kills because it just wouldn't register, it just doesn't connect. It's like it's literally like I'm hitting an invisible person. I mean, because the actual person that I'm swinging at doesn't hit him, and it's just like, yeah, it's not good. The feel of it doesn't feel good. It feels really sluggish, doesn't move fast. I mean, I get why it's sluggish. I mean, because it was a slower melee weapon, because it is a giant staff, and it probably wouldn't be that realistic if it swung really fast. It swings slow, but I mean, for that, it should make up with like good hit detection, right? You know, if it swings slow, you know, okay, time your swings, right? But no, it's sluggish, doesn't connect. You know what I'm saying? I literally just messed up so many kills like that. It feels like this is one of the weapons that I will say it feels generic compared to all other melee weapons. It does not feel that different. Besides like the visuals and the graphics, okay, yeah, it's a staff. You obviously can tell that it's not, you know, like a knife, or you know, that it's not something else, that it's not another melee weapon. It's obviously different in that aspect, but like as far as the feel, you know, the aesthetic, I mean, it just feels generic. I mean, I can get a combat knife and do better with it than this, you know. It's you know, it's not worth it. Now I will say, for like entertainment purposes, yeah, it's worth getting it. If you want to get it just to use it, get it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend grinding for it. I mean, because I grinded for it, and I will say I appreciate it from a melee weapon standpoint. I mean, my goal is to collect all the melee weapons, so you know, either or, if I like the melee weapon or not, I was gonna use it anyway and record a gameplay for you guys anyway, because my ultimate goal is to collect all the melee weapons in this game, and you know, blah blah blah, you know the rest. So either way, I still would have used it. But if there was a way to like get it, or if there's any other melee weapon besides this, I would grind for that. Besides the Mace, but in my case, I need to get them all. So, you know, I got it. Here it is in the flesh. You know, game files. Disappointment. You know, it's literally like a toothpick. I'm running around with a toothpick, a goddamn toilet brush. You clean the damn crap out of the toilet with this. It's terrible. I can get a toothpick, a plunger, and do better with it. Get way more kills, and the weapon will be more efficient. It's utter disappointment. I definitely overhyped it for nothing. It's crazy because my first impression of it was good. I mean, in another one of my older clips, I want to say it was the Malice. I was getting wrecked. There was a guy running around there with a Malice. No, I had the Malice, and there was a guy running around with a Mace. He was wrecking me with it, doing work with it. He was killing me, I mean, a lot with it. So I'm assuming, okay, this is a good weapon. I mean, he's killing me a lot with it. But then, fast forward to now, where when I have, you know, the Mace in my hands, this is not doing work. It's like a goddamn toothpick. It's not doing nothing. It's literally like, it's crap. And I'm like so disappointed with it because I just expected more out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, every melee weapon in here, I expect to be good. I always have high expectations for like my melee weapons. And just weapons in general, I expect them to be decent, you know, really different. And this is gonna be really good. It's gonna be the top tier one. But nope. The generic piece of crap, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and I used to throw dirt on the buzz cut. The buzz cut performed better than this. I mean, like, damn. Like, the buzz cut really performed way better. At least it would hit the person that I swung at and it would register. This weapon don't even do that. It's like my swings are just ghosts. It's like I'm hitting the ghost. No one's there. It's literally like it's crazy. And like I'm just very disappointed with it. But you know, it is what it is. This weapon is pretty simple, cut and dry. There's nothing really too special about it. I mean, the animation is basically just like, looks like he beats the staff against his chest. You know, it's what it is. You know, a little mediocre weapon, but here it is. I mean, I still enjoyed using it though. You know, trust me. Like, even though I hate a weapon or just because I dislike a weapon, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean I'm not gonna enjoy it and enjoy it for what it is and the gameplay. I still enjoyed the gameplay. It was still fun to use, but I mean, it just wasn't, like I said, it wasn't anything special. It didn't really stand out. Wasn't anything outstanding or like epic, you know. Hopefully that the Raven's Eye is not gonna be disappointing, you know, or the Enforcer. You know, when I dropped that Enforcer clip, well, I can already say from gameplay, the Enforcer was way better, like 5 times better than this. You know, at least that weapon had better hit detection. At least like the look and feel was better. I mean, but let's hope when I get to Raven's Eye, that's not disappointing either, because that's another melee weapon I was extremely hyped for it. And that is our last weapon that we need to unlock. I mean, the next video that I will drop will be the Enforcer, so be prepared for that. Or something else, whatever I decide. But most likely it's going to be the Enforcer, because that's the next weapon in line that I have unlocked and that I have to record some videos on. But I mean, either way, like I said, I do appreciate it from a melee weapon standpoint. I appreciate it as a weapon, and you know, 5 out of 10 is below. It's pretty much below average. That's not even average. Average is like 6. I mean, this is below average weapon, mediocre. Might I say? Just, you know, when you like the weapon, just, you know, prepare for disappointment. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is my opinion on it. It's like my rating. You know, from experience of me using it, I've used this weapon a lot. I've literally I already had the diamond. Like, I grinded it out. So I mean, the weapon was tough to use. It just wasn't like I said, it wasn't consistent. The kills and just everything about it wasn't consistent. It just was really inconsistent. It's just like, come on, man, it's a melee weapon. I mean, I just expected more from it. I expected a hard-hitting, consistent staff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this staff supposed to hold the power, the same power that held in those older clips when one guy was running around wrecking me with it. Pennywise, I think his name was Pennywise. Him, the same power that he had should have been bestowed upon me. I should have had that same power instead of been running around wrecking people with it, doing some work. But no, when I get it, it's just damn toilet brush, man. It's freaking terrible. And you know, it just goes to show like how you can overhype a weapon. But it was cool for what it was worth, though. You know, every melee weapon is not going to be, you know, hyped up and as good as other melee weapons. It's just like the reality of it. You gotta have weapons that's like mediocre. You know, it's every melee weapon has a place. You know, you got the outstanding ones, top tier. You got mid tier. You got low tier. And this weapon is definitely low tier. this weapon is a minority of melee weapons. So just prepare for disappointment. But if you still want it, go for it, grind for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not you could choose what melee weapons you want, but this is not something that I would go for. But we're coming up at the end. You know, went 25-7. You know, we still drop decent gameplay with this toilet brush. But if you guys enjoy what you're watching, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. And I will see you guys later.